welcome back guys to another beer review. You're watching All the Beer No Idea. I'm Baz, and we've got a beer that I picked up probably about 2 months ago from St Martin's service station. They're local to me, so as usual I'm going to put a link in the description to their Facebook page, so anyone sort of local wants to have a nosy or maybe try and order some, see if they'll send them out, you can do. And what we got now is one from Deya, and they're out of Gloucester, and this is a can of their Swam the Straits of Johor double IPA, coming in at 8.5%. Wacky artwork as usual, all a bit odd. They seem to have a thing with sharks, I don't know what that is. It's 500ml can, and I believe, did I say it's coming in at 8%? Yeah, double IPA, 500ml can, coming at 8%. I think this cost me around the £5 mark, maybe £5.50. Yeah, like I say, wacky artwork. That one don't do it for me. So, without further ado, let's hope it don't explode. Let's get this out the can and get it into a glass, see what we get. Very well respected Deya. Do some good beers as well. I'm expecting this to be good, being a double IPA. I haven't had a load of theirs, to be honest. I could quite possibly be that this is probably only maybe my third beer I've had from Deya, but it'll be interesting to try. So, beer in a glass, look at that. For me, it looks more lemon on what you're seeing. My side, it's like orange. It is murky as hell. There's nothing getting through there. Nice carbonation going up the glass. We got a finger and a half of compact white head. Looks, as I'd expect, a decent double IPA to look. So I'm going to try and give this a swirl. Go in with the nose, see what we get. Lovely hoppy aroma. Mango. Mango's the biggest thing. I'm definitely getting that tropical thing. I'm getting sweet, sort of the sweet aroma from it, which is the mango for me. Lovely hoppy notes. I mean, this is out. Its best before is, I think, the 8th of August, so it's getting close to it. But you know, maybe it's lost some of its freshness, but it still smells good. It you know, it just doesn't knock your head off like, you know, with some of theirs when they're really fresh, they can be a bit too fresh. But smells lovely, smells juicy, smells tropical, smells mango. Well, I get mango in it, big sweet mango. It smells good. So without further ado, let's dive in. Cheers, everyone. Oh. Beautiful. Beautiful. First thing that hit me, body on it. Good heavy body to it. Carbonation's nice. Reasonably soft in the mouth. I think the only thing that stops that from being really soft, if you like, is the carbonation. But I've got to say, I do like having that little bit of extra fizz in there myself. Sometimes when these beers are very lifeless on carbonation, I find it's just like drinking juice. Doesn't do it for me. So all the basics at the start are good. Taste wise, mango, tropical, hoppy. Bitterness isn't too much in there. There is a bit of bitterness in there, but it's quite gentle, very manageable for my palate, very easy to drink, very nice to drink. Bitterness is still lingering on the back end for me. Yeah, that bitterness right at the start with all the tropical notes, the mango, the hop, lingers right to the back end, the bitterness. It does quench your thirst, don't get me wrong, it quenches your thirst, but not the same as maybe a cold lager would or a cider, but it is very refreshing. 8%. For me, that 8% isn't really there. You can tell it's a little bit boozier, but you wouldn't think you were drinking 8%. if you're not someone that drinks the stronger beers, you might feel it. Again, the bitterness in this is probably the only sort of inkling, as I always say, that gives the beer the impression of being strong, I think. But this is lovely. Yeah, just it's one of them you're not going to session, obviously, at 8%. But it's a nice one to finish today on. It's been 29 here. I've had a couple of thirst quenchers, big thirst quenchers. But this is a nice one to finish the night off. So for me, yeah, if you like your double IPAs, Deya haven't disappointed with this one. And it's Swam the Straits of Johor. And coming in at 8%, well worth picking up if certainly if you like your double IPAs. If you're not a double IPA fan, it might not be your cup of tea. But for me, that's a cracker. If you've had this beer before, feel free to comment. Let me know what you think. Like and share the video. Feel free to subscribe, as I always say. And that's it for tonight. Just quickly before we go, forgot what I was going to say. Perfect draft beer review coming up tomorrow. The Kirsch Grand Cru. So I think that's just like amber beer. I think it's more like similar to a dark sort of lager, if you like. Yeah, that'll be coming up tomorrow. So yeah, enjoy the rest of your evening. Hope you've liked this, and I'll see you again on another beer review. Cheers.